Hello, Namaskar, Annyeonghaseyo. It's me, Divya Bhatta from Nepal, and I am one of the KGSP Scholar 2020. And if you are new to my channel, then please do subscribe to my channel. In my channel, I mainly upload videos about Korean government scholarship and also about my travel around Korea. And yeah, I have already made I think 10 videos about KGSP, and this particular video is the 11th video about Korean government scholarship. I think I have covered many things in my previous videos, but still there were many questions in my inbox. I think around 100 questions in my inbox, and also many posts in our Facebook group about the KGSP. So I have tried to answer some of those questions in this video, and I'll answer the remaining question in my next video maybe. Yeah, so start and yeah, and I want to tell you one information that I also have made a group in Facebook for the discussion about Korean government scholarship, and yeah, about 1 month ago, and now that group is family of 3,000 members. And if you are not in that group, you can join that group. I can put the link of that group in the description section. So this is already September, so it's time for the application of undergraduate candidate. So for the application form and any notice regarding the undergraduate application, please stick to www.studyinkorea.go.kr. That is the only authentic website for the information about study in Korea. So you need to stick to that website. There is no other website for this application procedure. And many of you had been asking me about how to write the personal statement. I had uploaded one video with the tips for writing personal statement too. I can put the link in the description section. And through this video also, I want to tell you that personal statement is totally your story, not your siblings' story or not my story. Your unique story will make you stand out from the pool of application. So write that particular story from your heart so that the person who will go through your personal statement will be persuaded and you will be selected for the scholarship. So that's the main summary for writing the personal statement, because that's your own question paper and you will not find the answer to that in someone else's story. So yeah, you should write it yourself. And about the fields of study that are eligible to apply for this scholarship, except medical field like MBBS, any other field of study that you can think of can apply to this scholarship program. But the limitation is that for undergraduate level, the duration of study should be 4 years. For master's level, it should be 2 years, and for doctoral degree, it should be 3 years. And if the duration of study is that, and you can choose any field you can think of to apply to this scholarship. About the language certificate, like the IELTS and TOEFL, it's better if you have them, but it's okay if you don't have them if you are applying via the embassy track, sorry. And if you are applying via university track, sometime the university may ask you for the certificate. So it's better to be sure which track you are going through, and also check the university requirement in their website to be sure whether you need them or not in advance. Otherwise, in the last hour, it will be difficult for you to all of a sudden prepare for those tests and prepare those documents. And about the Korean language proficiency topic, that is test of proficiency in Korean, it's also optional. If you have them, it's okay. And if you don't have them, there is already a Korean language course for 1 year. So if you are selected, you can study Korean for 1 year and then you can continue study. So it's okay. But yeah, if you already have those certificates, sometimes if there is a high pool of application from your particular country, so those certificates can be determining factor for your selection. And many of the medical field students have been also messaging me. So unfortunately, this scholarship is not for the medical field. But yeah, sometimes some university may have some funding or some professor may have some funding for your study. So it's better you contact the university and the professor if they have some funding for your study. So yeah, you can do that way. For finding about the professor detail, it's always advised to go to the university website. And yeah, if your desired field of university website opens in Korean, you can change it into English in the browser so that you can see the professor's detail. There will be a separate portal for separate labs, and also professor will have different website with his email, so you can contact him with the email that is found in the website. And yeah, and about some of the student, they may be willing to change the major. So if you are willing to change the major, you have to clarify why you want to change the major. And also, if you have some gap year, then you can show some experience related to that major. So when you show those experiences, if your professor and your university is ready to accept you with you changing the major, so it's okay, you can go on and study the major of your dream. Yeah. And yeah, if you have a gap year, and in the gap year if you have done some work, then it's always advised to bring the work experience certificate from those places, so that will add value to your application. About the notarization and apostille, I think many of you are confused, and in my case I just notarized my document and brought them here and submitted to my university, and that was okay. They didn't ask me for the apostille copy. But sometime in some countries, I think it may be required. Yeah, check with the past candidate from your country to make sure. And also, yeah, I know apostille is expensive, and many of you don't want to spend a lot of money on the documentation process. So yeah, check with the past candidate from your own country. For my case, from Nepal, I think notarization is also okay. You don't need to apostille. About the form of recommendation. Along with the application form, there will be separate form for recommendation letter. You can either stick to that format and ask a recommender to feel about you in that format, or you are also free to find any of the format that is practiced in your country for the recommendation letter. So there is no hard and fast rule. The most important thing is the stamp from your institution and also the signature of your recommender. That is more important. And about the envelope also, you don't need to worry. You can find any kind of envelope from the nearest stationery around you, and you can enclose your document in them, but make sure to put the signature of your recommender in the back flag. And yeah, for the recommendation letter, you can get it from anyone, but make sure to get it from the person who knows you well, who has worked with you in certain project and also have taught you many lectures, so that he can assess you well with your experiences and your current ability. That will be better for you. And yeah, many of you have been asking about the tracks, which is better, university or embassy. Here I cannot exactly tell you which track is best for you. It depends on your own condition. Like if your professor has already accepted you and is ready to take you to your lab, then it's better you go with the university track. But if you are not sure about your university or your professor and they are not replying to your email, it's better you go with the embassy track, because in embassy track you have 3 choices. But in case of university track, you can just apply to one university. And if you try to apply to more than one university, then your application will not be considered valid. And in case of university track, if you apply to a particular lab, you may be competing with different candidates from all over the world, so that makes it more competitive. But if you are applying via embassy track, you will be competing with only the candidate from your country. So in that point of view, embassy track can be better for you. So decide it according to your suitability, because everyone has different condition and it differs according to portion. About the GPA conversion, if your GPA in your mark sheet is in percentile system or in different system, then you can always convert it into out of 4 GPA using the Scalaro website. And about that conversion, I have also explained in my YouTube video. I can put the link of that in the description section. And some more question. Okay, document list. For the document list, like you may need 20 plus documents. So I have explained about all those documents in detail in my next video. You can also go through that video to get used to with all the documents and prepare them accordingly, because now it's time for the application of undergraduate. So you need to prepare your document all in time, and yeah, don't wait the last hour to apply, because there may be some document missing. So because of some of the document you may not get this scholarship. So be careful and try to prepare a document in time. And yeah, and if you are already studying some courses in undergraduate level in Korea, or if you are already a student of graduate degree here in Korea and you are about to graduate, you are not eligible to apply for this scholarship. And many of you had been asking me about is the scholarship money enough? Yes, if you are economic person, then this scholarship money is enough for you. But if you are like, if you want to party hard and yeah, you spend a lot of money lavishly, then yeah, of course this scholarship is not enough for you. About the language course, I have just started it, so I'm just learning the basics so far. So far it's fun learning Korean. So yeah, for the undergraduate applicants, I just want to say all the best with your application. Prepare your documents well in advance and get ready for. And I think in undergraduate, most of the country they only have the embassy track. So all the best with your interview process. Hope you will be one of the successful candidate, and hope to receive a message that you all guys in this group got selected for KGSP undergraduate. So have a great time, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to it. I'll be posting more videos about KGSP, and I also have made a playlist for the videos that I have made so far regarding KGSP. You can go through those videos. And yeah, this video has already become so long, so I cannot include more of the questions here. So I'll try to come up with the remaining question in the next video. Have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.